What's going on YouTube? This is USAgent 27 back with well, this is actually something different this time. I'm actually going to start trying to do some reviews for you guys. First review, I figure it's only appropriate since my screen name is USAgent 27 to do my first review on the Return to Marvel Legends Series 3 USAgent figure. I'm going to be doing more reviews as well after this one. I'm going to try to do some reviews of some MUs, some mini-mates, more Marvel Legends. I had a couple requests for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures, the ones that just came out. I'll show you guys those. But we're going to start off today with USAgent 27. Overall, I really like the figure. I really do. I do have a couple gripes, and I know a bunch of reviewers on YouTube have already mentioned probably the same gripes I'm going to mention. But we'll get into that in a little bit, and then we'll do some comparisons with some of the other figures to see how he scales up. Alright, so overall, the paint on the figure is really, really nice, as you can kind of see. The figure is actually using the Bucky Cap mold, which I think is a great mold. It's got a lot of great articulation. I'm a big fan of the mold. I do wish, though, that for USAgent they had bulked him up a little bit. He's supposed to be bigger than Cap, and I'll kind of show you guys a comparison with the face-off Cap. So as far as like his scale, he kind of works. You know, you can make him work. But as far as paint goes, paint is flawless on my figure. Before I get too far, this figure actually came from Workaholic over on MUCC. So if you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you guys go check out www.mucollectorclub.com. We're a real community over there. We help each other out trying to find figures that are hard to find in our area. This guy I know on there, Workaholic, he totally hooked me up. He basically sent me the entire Wave 3, which I was not able to get in my area. And he did it for, cheap. He shipped them all loose to me to save me on shipping. It was a great deal. So make sure you guys come check us out. Alright, well, anyway, back onto the figure. So let's take a look at his accessories first. So the first accessory he comes with, sorry for my hand, is, let the camera focus a little bit. Oh, you can kind of see it. Is this knife. There you go. Knife has got a black paint on the handle and then like a silver paint on it. When I display my figure, I usually don't use the knife, and I'll get into why in a minute. Basically, he can't hold it. He doesn't hold very well in his hand. Also, from what I remember reading on USAgent comics, and again, I haven't read comics in probably the last 5 years or so, but back in the day, he never used a knife. He mostly used his shield. The other accessory he comes with is this gun. Let me pull this out. Set him back up there. So the gun is really nice. I actually really do like this. Gun is the same gun we got with the Bucky Cap, and the gun has a silver finish on top with a black finish on the handle. Very nicely painted, very nicely detailed, a lot better than the gun we got with the Bucky Cap. Usually for my figure, I actually give this to the Bucky Cap figure because he actually has a holster where USAgent doesn't. That was one of the other gripes that I have with this figure, is he doesn't, if you're going to give me these accessories, that's cool, I appreciate that, I can use it with other stuff, but if you want me to use it with this figure, give him a holster. That being said, like I said, I don't really remember USAgent using a gun. I think there was a couple issues of Cap Comics back in the day where he'd pick up like a random soldier's gun and use it, but he never actually carried one. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. The other accessory he comes with is the shield. So put him back there. So the shield, very nice. The shield is basically just a repaint of the Bucky Cap shield. On the back it has the little clip, so you can clip it down to put this in his back. This will clip right to his wrist. Again, the shield is very nice. It's a little different than the shield I remember. The shield I remember would have a black ring, a white ring, a black ring, and then a white circle in the front. That's the shield that I remember from the comic books anyway. But anyway, this works. Set the shield away aside. So, on to the figure. So like I said, as far as paint goes, definitely I would, give him, he's got an awesome paint job. I mean, I give him total 5 out of 5 if I'm going to start rating that way. he's really awesome. So let's go over articulation a little bit. So he does have a hinged head. You can see right there. Let's make it a little closer. Right there, there's a hinge, so you get really great range with the head. It goes up, goes all the way down, side to side, spins around if he's like an exorcist. Alright, so the head's great. As far as the ab crunch, he's got a really nice ab crunch. It's the same ab crunch we got with Bucky Cap. Goes up, back. I like how they painted up inside the ab crunch. Sometimes they don't do that, so that's great. He has a waist swivel. So he has a really nice waist swivel there. The belt is very nicely painted in detail. It's got a little bit of gold or silver right around the buckles. Silver accents on it. He has a ball hinge up at the top, which goes nice range. Up, down. He has double jointed elbows. Now, articulation is kind of hindered right here because of the glove, the cuff. So you can't really get it to go too far back, but that's okay. I mean, you can get him in some really nice dynamic poses. His hands are actually molded. This is what Hasbro usually does. They don't give us finger articulation like the Toy Biz figures did. And he has a wrist hinge, so he's got a nice little range of motion. I usually leave the shield on this hand. And the other side is the same exact thing. For his legs, he's got the new T-joints. And he's got an upper thigh swivel, like that. So it goes up, goes down. And you can get it to go back quite a bit. It is limited. There's a little piece of plastic here that stops it from going all the way back. But that's fine. You can get him in some nice running poses. Like that. Okay. Double jointed knees. You know, very important on a figure to have. Not limited by the boot cuff or anything like that. They do work very well. Has a swivel right here at the upper boot cuff. Nice range of motion on the feet. And he does have ankle pivot. So that's great. Or ankle rockers, whatever you want to call it. So it makes it really easy to stand the figure up. You can get him in some really nice dynamic poses. Of course, I can't do it now. I'm on camera. There we go. So as you can see, you can kind of get him in some really nice dynamic poses. He stands up fine with no problem. And we're good. On the back, he does have a peg hole, so you can take the shield, pop it on, and put it in his back. This is actually the first time I've actually ever done this, and then he kind of stands like that. Now, I'm not really a big fan of that. I think it looks kind of silly to me. I usually just leave him displayed carrying his shield. Alright, so comparison time. Let's compare USAgent, to the Bucky Cap that we previously got with the last wave, Wave 2. So, as you can see, we can back up a little bit, zoom out. They stand about the same height. The only real major difference is the head sculpt. The head sculpt is different. USAgent has a meaner expression. Bucky Cap just has a regular cap expression, I guess. I don't really know what you would call it, regular face. You know, really do like both figures. Like I said, I wish USAgent was a little bit taller. He's supposed to be, in the comics, I believe, 6'4", compared to Bucky Cap, which I think is a little shorter. And he's definitely supposed to be taller than Cap, regular Cap. So let's take a look at the face-off Cap for scale. So here's the face-off Cap next to him. And let me just move the head a little bit. And as you can see, with the face-off Cap, you know, he's bulkier. You know, he's got wider shoulders than USAgent. That's not how it's supposed to be. USAgent is supposed to be right around the same size as, like, you know, Crossbones. You know, maybe a little smaller, if that. But so whenever I have these two posed together, if I'm going to pose them together, I'm going to have to make sure I spread the legs on face-off Cap to make him just a little shorter, so he looks shorter anyway. Alright. And then next to, let's say, one more comparison, Red Skull. Next to the Red Skull, you know, he has a good size. You can see he's a little bit taller than the Red Skull, which he should be, which is great. Alright. Alright, so that is my review of the Return of Marvel Legends Series 3 USAgent figure. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll try to do a couple more reviews over the weekend if I have time. And don't forget, if you guys haven't come and checked us out on www.mucollectorclub.com, please do so. There's a thread you can come and put your name up there. We'll welcome you with open arms. Like I said, if you want a place where you can talk comics, toys, action figures, you name it, it's there. We have customs. People will make customs and throw pictures up. Definitely come check us out. Make sure you click that link. Please, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what figures you guys want to see. Like I said, the next one probably will be the Turtles, because I had someone ask for that, and then probably after that I'll probably do a mini-mate, probably the Hulkbuster mini-mate. So let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll try to do it for you. Alright, have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.